CM 365, all about Carnatic music.
Today we look into a fairly rare Melagartha ragam in the sense that there are very few compositions in this particular Melagartha. Yes, I am referring to the Mela Jyotiswarupini, which happens to be the 68th Melagartha ragam actually. And in the Dikshadhar school, that is in the Asampurna Paddhati that he has employed, Dikshadhar calls this ragam as Jyoti Raga or Jyoti. And we see that there are two compositions of Muthuswami Dikshadhar in this ragam. But Sri Tyagaraja has not actually composed any composition in the ragam Jyotiswarupini as such. First we look into the scale of the ragam, how it sounds. Sari ga ma pada ni sa sa ni da pa ma ga ri sa. That is Sari. Shatshruti Rishabham, the third variety. Then Ga Antaragandharam, Ma Pratimadhimam, Padha Shuddha Devatam, Ni Kaisigini and then Sa. So Sari Ga Ma Pada Ni Sa Sa Ni Da Pa Ma Ga Ri Sa. Let us try to sing a few phrases to see how it sounds in terms of the swaras. Ni da pa ma ga ga ma pa da ni da pa ma ga ri ga ma pa ma ga ri sa sa ri ga pa ma ga ri sa Sari ga ma pada ni da pa ni da da pa ma ni da ni pa ni da pa ma ga ma pa ma ga ma pa da pa ma pada ni da pa ma pada ni sa sa ni sa ri sa ni sa ri sa sa ni sa ri sa 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 ni da pa ba sa sa ni da da pa ma ni da da pa ma ga ma pa ma ga ri sa. Now, if we look at this ragam, we see that as I said earlier also, not many compositions are available. Nevertheless, the Vagyakaras who have attempted to compose compositions in all the 72 Melagarthas obviously have composed one composition in each of these ragas. And so Dr. Balamurali Krishna we see, who has composed in all the 72 Melagarthas, has composed Sri Gayatri Bhakta Durita, a composition in this ragam. We also see that Balajapet Venkataramana Bhagavatar has composed one composition, Ananda Mayamaname, in this particular ragam Jyotiswarupini. Coming to the janyas of this ragam, we see that it has got only one or two janyas, and but of course there are no compositions in this, so they do not actually hold much validity from the fact that unless there is a composition, the raga just remains a scale. Now coming back to the Dikshadhar Paddhati, where he calls it the Jyoti Raga, we see that the Arona which he takes is like, the Arona has got all the swaras, whereas Avarona is like this. For example, Sari ga ma pada ni sa sa ni da pa ma ga sa. So the Chatushruti Rishabha does not actually come in the Avarohana. So this is his conceptualization of the ragam Jyoti. Now let's look at the most popular composition in this particular ragam to understand its dimensions and color better. Gana Mudapanam, a composition of Sri Kotishwarayar in the Mishra Chaputanam. It goes like this. Gana Mudapanam Kanda Gana Mudapanam Padami Tabimano Unaken Mana Megana Amudapano Anupallavi Gana Amudashilal Arulal Akira Mela Ragara Nagaratil Kadai Dedutta Karnagana Amudapano Charanam Sollamudodu Upakaranangalal Shrutilaya Modanava Rasamurave Gani Tulya Kavi Kuljara Dasal Arul Shriyo Jyotiswarupini Shaktivel Arulanam Uyogana Amudapano where you also saw that typically, like in all the compositions of Kotishwarar composed in the Melagatta Ragas, he beautifully incorporates the Raga Mudra. Jyotiswarupini Shaktivel. So thus, we see that Jyotiswarupini. Again, as I always say, any ragam is just a scale without a composition. So that way, we owe a lot to Sri Kotishwara Iyer as well as to the other composers who have taken up the marathon task of composing compositions in all the 72 Melakartas, because it is only through the compositions of these great Vagekaras that ragas like these actually come alive and display also various dimensions to us.
CM 365, all about Carnatic music.